Hey there, welcome back. Lesson number 3 for wrestling today. We're going to go, of course, always doing review, right? Like stance in motion. That's lesson number 2. And now we're going to add on to that stance in motion a little bit with some level change and some down block, leg back, and also some sprawls. All right? So, again, I stand up nice and tall. I relax my body. That makes me know that I'm ready. When I'm loose and relaxed, I'm quicker, I'm faster. So I'm always relaxed here. I get down to my stance, right? We've done our moving back and forth. We've gone forward and back, and we've circled left, circle right, back, forward, side to side, right? Shuffling. We're not crossing our feet, right? And we've worked on that drill a little bit, okay? Now we're going to add some more components to it, right? Because wrestling isn't just forward, back, side, side, circle, circle, right? It's about attacking a little bit. And when you attack, one of the first things you have to do after you set your opponent up and get them to move a little bit is you lower your level, all right? And to lower my level, remember, I'm in a good stance already. I'm already pretty low. But when I change my level, I get even lower. And I get lower by bending my knees in through the hips. My chest stays up, my head still stays up, right? So I go from this position, right, good wrestling position, hands out front, to this position. In my lowered level stance, right, or lower level, I should be able to touch the ground really easily, all right? My feet point toward the direction I'm shooting, right? So if somebody's legs are here, I wouldn't want my feet facing this way because that's not the way I'm going. All right? We're not going to get into a full shot today. We're just going to go lower our level. All right? And we're lowering our level so in preparation for a shot, and I'll go over a couple of different penetration shots. One being the spring shot. I call the spring shot at least, and the other one calling, which is more of a normal penetration or classical penetration step. All right. So, again, good stance. I'm moving around, back and forth, and your coach will yell at you, change levels. Right. And when you change levels, boom, automatically drop. I drop one hand to the mat just to know that I'm in good position. Here, back up and moving. Change levels, right? In this position, I'm ready to pounce, right? I'm coiled up. I'm almost falling forward because my momentum's going forward when I lower my level, all right? Good stance, moving, circling, change level, right? This can also be a part of your fake, right? You can change levels to fake. This is going to be the most effective way to get into that shot. All right, so changing that level. All right. So after you change your level, one other thing that we're going to go over today is we're going to go down block, kick the leg back. This is if somebody, imagine you're wrestling someone and they're shooting singles on you, okay? Single attacks are mostly done on the lead leg, so whichever leg you have forward, that's the one you're going to be kicking back. And you will switch legs every once in a while to get that other leg in there in practice, okay? Now with my down block, actually there are two things with my down block. I like a down block and a cross block. Just a little bit of a different motion to it and a little bit different feel to it. But we're just going to do down block today, keep it simple, okay? So I'm in my stance, light on my feet, balls on my feet, my head is up, my chest is up, my head, my heart, my feet are all in it, so I'm in it to win it, all right? This lead leg is going to be kicked back and across. So I'm not going straight back, I'm going back and across. And to do that, I step forward with my left and turn my toe in, all right? Here, and so when I kick, boom, I'm getting an angle, all right? This hand's punching the mat. So imagine wrestling, boom, kick, block. And I kick that leg back hard. I'm kicking it back hard and away. This is to get that angle So when I'm down blocking and I'm getting that leg back, they're already thinking about like taking that shot, coming around the corner. So they're naturally going that direction. You have to go that direction too, all right? To make sure you keep the maximum amount of distance away from your opponent, right? So I'm here, I'm moving, down block, boom, back and away, back and away. I kick that leg high, boom, okay, boom. Kicking things in my attic here, all right? Pay no attention to that. I just kicked the weight bench. I got boxes on this side. All right, so that's my down block. Punching that mat. This arm is going between the head and the arm on the outside. All right, boom. Stopping that. I might end up in a front headlock with that down block. Okay, but down and away. Cut the angle a little bit. Boom, boom. Okay. So that's two things, right? We did change that level, down block, get that leg away. It's all footwork. This is all footwork. This is all comfortable in your stance, all right? Last thing we're gonna go over is what you do when somebody tries to hit a double leg. Sprawl, right? Sprawl, stuff the head. All right. So when you're sprawling, it's important that your legs are going back. This, I feel, is like one of the most important times to have a good stance. Because if I don't have a good stance, right, if I'm like kind of forward lean, legs straight, when I go to sprawl, my butt's going to come up even higher, and I'm not going to get my legs back fast enough. All right? I really want to be able to get those legs back, so I need to have those legs bent. All right? I'm throwing my legs back. I'm throwing my hips in, all right? I'll land on my hands, I'll show you right here, all right? I'm here, good stance, I'm moving. I sprawl, I'm going both hips to the mat this time. You know, sometimes you're gonna want one hip or the other to kind of drive in. This time we're going both hips to the mat and going backwards, all right? Creating space, going backwards. So I'm here, in my stance, I sprawl, boom, right? Hips in. Toes are dug in a little bit. If I need to get slide, I'll flatten them out so I can slide back. Back in my stance, I'm moving. Hit it. Right? When I hit, I'm staying off my knees. My hips are going to the mat. Here. Boom. Right? Back up. There are a couple different ways you can come back up to your feet. We'll go over those too. And I like to kind of spin back up, okay? So I'm here, I'm moving, legs back, right? So I'm here, I'm moving, I'm gonna hit my face on that thing. All right. I'm here, I'm moving, legs back, hips in, chest up. Boom. Right? Hips in. I'm landing almost on my thighs right here on this. In competition, you'll be jamming those hips right into the side of his face or into that shoulder, right into that crook of the shoulder there. Right here, boom. I pop right back up on those. Hips in, pop back up. When I pop back up, notice, boom, here, I pop back up, right into my stance, thinking about attacking. You know, if I do it right, I'll be able to recover, get in position, and have my reshot right there, right? I'm in my lower level position when I pop back up, ready to pounce. So, all right? The other way to come back up, which I also really like because you kind of create some distance, is you hit it, boom, hands on the mat, tripod up, spin, back to your feet. Right? So again, I'm here, I'm moving, sprawl, tripod up, circle, back to my feet. Where do I end up? Right back home, right in my stance, right? Now we incorporate all these things into our stance and motion drill, right? And usually you'll have your, if you're lucky enough to have a coach with you that day, Right now, not so much, right? Your coach will call out instructions for you. Hit it, penetration shot, lower your level. Hit it means sprawl, by the way, if you didn't know. Hit it, right? Down block, that's that, getting that leg back, down block. So, if you're working on your own, just kind of keep a mental tally, moving your feet. I'm circling. Oh, down block, down block. Hit it. Lower my level. Lower my level. Don't get too happy with the feet, okay? Like you don't want to be like arms out. Right? Stay in that good stance. Boom. Hit it. Hit it. You know, move around. Use as much space as you have. Alright? You can get a heck of a workout going on just by doing that. Alright? I hope you found that useful today. Good luck to everybody and keep watching. Make sure you share with your friends, okay? Take care.